For those who hearken back to the days of jingling spurs, the smell of authentic chuck wagon cooking, and cowboys vying to see who's the quickest on the trigger,
421 on
then
4.
Cowboy Action Shooting is for you. Winter Range transforms the Ben Avery Shooting Facility into a festive scene from the Old West, where competitors from around the world take part in the Single Action Shooting Society's National Championship of Cowboy Action Shooting.
We are a very, very fast-growing shooting sport. But I think one of the biggest takeaways is that people should realize that this is a very, very safe and very fun, family-oriented sport.
Competitors adopt a shooting alias suitable to a character or profession of the late 19th century, a Western movie star, or an appropriate character from fiction, and then dress accordingly in period costume. Cowboy Action Shooting requires competitors to take their best shots with single-action revolvers, lever-action rifles, and period shotguns.
I've got two replica single-action revolvers. I shoot a lever-action Winchester, and I'm shooting a double-barrel shotgun.
There are plenty of classes to choose from. For the cowgirls, there's the Doily Gang Clinic. The Doily Gang provides an environment where women shooters can come together and ask questions in a friendly, non-threatening way.
I've noticed that a lot of the cowgirls were kind of a little timid when they're trying to learn how to shoot. So what I did is came up with a nonprofit group called the Doily Gang, and we just teach them how to shoot. It's a friendly environment.
And for the cowboys, world champion Deuce Stevens puts on his own shooting seminars.
I take a very common man's approach to teaching. I try to give people skills they can make applicable immediately. Everybody knows that if you need to practice to get better, I try to show them some tangible skills that they can use and take to the range right away.
Here at Winter Range, shooters have the opportunity to learn from the very best. Just ask. People are ready and willing to tell you about what works for them. Really, where else can you get a two-time world champion to spend a few minutes showing you how to shadow shoot?
What I do is I do something called shadow shooting, and that is when you rehearse the stage in your mind before you shoot it. A lot of times, at these competitions, you'll come across a stage that you've never shot before. I've been doing it for 5.5 years, and there's stages here that I've never seen before. So what I do is I train my brain to feel like it's already shot the stage by doing it in my mind, visualizing the stage, and then when I go to actually shoot it, I've kind of tricked my brain into thinking I've already done it and that I'm comfortable with it.
The guy with the blue box gives the start sound and times the action. At the end of the stage, he marks the time. Spotters count misses, and each missed target is added to the total time and final score determined.
The two best shooters in the world right now are 17 and 15 or 16. If I shoot a stage in my best day at 17 seconds, they've just shot it in 12 or 13. These kids now are shooting 22, 24, 26 targets from 3 different types of firearms, 4 different guns in all, from 3 or 4 positions in 12 or 13 seconds. I can't think that fast.
1596.
But sometimes the youngest aren't the quickest. But they will steal your heart. Another favorite match that always pulls a huge crowd is the mounted cowboy action shooting. Riders on horseback run a preset course, fastest time wins, with penalties assessed for missed targets and technical infractions.
All right, cowgirl.
Winter Range also features some non-single action shoots. Reminiscent of the movie The Wild Bunch, these shooters are not restricted to single action shooting, and plenty of semi-auto 1911s can be seen in competition, mixed in with lever rifles, .40 caliber and above, and pump shotguns. And what about those young'uns who are turning in the 14 to 17 second stages? 2 of them ended the shoot earning new belt buckles. Cody James took top overall honors for the Cowboys, and Sass Kicker took top overall honors for the Cowgirls. And oh yeah, they're brother and sister, a first ever for Winter Range. Now that's one fine shooting family.